Hey everybody, Matt Rowan here with REI Nation on this cold winter day. It's spitting a little snow out. Thought I'd take this opportunity to talk to you about winterization. So when a resident moves out of the property starting December 1st, we do two things. We rekey it and we also send for a plumber to winterize the property. And we do this to try to help prevent any busted pipes. So how does that work? Well, start with the water key. So water key, this is one that I carry. It's a little bit larger than most normal ones, but it's something that everybody honestly should have at their house. If you have a busted pipe or something at your property and you need to turn off the water quickly, you would need one of these. So how does that work? Well, you take this, you come to the street. Now in Memphis, most of ours are at the street. Now, if you have a house that has a crawl space, it may be in the basement, it may be in the basement. But so right here, you have a valve. And I have it in the off position right now. So it's facing this way. If that valve was in line with the pipe, that means it's on. So you would take this and you just turn it to that position. So after you've done that, you would come over to your exterior spigots and we would turn these on to let any of the water out. But we're going to leave this on while we're working inside also. So let's go inside. So you would come inside the property and you would start going to kitchen, bathrooms, anywhere there are any faucets. And you would turn this on to release any water that's trapped in the lines. It will come out. We're also going to leave this open. After we do that, to all of the bathrooms and the kitchen. Then we're going to come over to the water heater and you'll notice this black hose here. What is that black hose for? That black hose is attached to the water heater right here at the bottom. So we're going to attach it there. You would take a flathead screwdriver and you would open this valve up. And the reason we do that is because we want to drain all the water that is in this water heater, because you don't want it sitting with water inside of it, because if it freezes and busts, then that's a very costly expense. So we're going to do that. That's going to take probably about 45 minutes because if you have a 40-gallon water heater, it's going to take a while to drain all that. So that hose would then be ran to the exterior of the property and you just let the water outside. While that's doing that, then you would come to the bathroom and you would come over to the toilet and you're going to flush it and you're going to let all the water drain out of that tank. Once all that's out, then we would take antifreeze. This is RV antifreeze. So this is the pink stuff. You would take this and you would pour some inside the tank. You would pour some inside the bowl. You would pour it in any the tubs, your showers, sinks, all of that. You would pour that in there. And what that happens, you've got a P-trap right here. So water always stays in this little space right here. That's actually to help prevent gases from the sewer from coming back inside the property. So with the antifreeze in here, that helps keep this safe from freezing and busting open. So after you've done that to all of the bathrooms and kitchen and all that, then you would come over to your washer box. So you got your washer box here and you take a compressor. Now, I don't have the proper fitting on here, but just to show you what we do, you take this and you would hook it up to the hot side and the cold side, and you would run air through the system. Now, while that's happening, you want all of your faucets open, and that's going to make the water that's in the lines to come out of the faucets. So it's also a good idea to take all of your filters off so that it doesn't catch any of the sediment or anything that's been sitting in the lines. So after that's all drained out, then you're pretty much done. The property is now winterized, and when somebody goes to move into the properties, we then send the plumber back out to de-winterize the property and get it ready for somebody to move in. Hopefully this is an informative video for you. I hope you learned something. Check out any of our other videos for more information. Give that like, subscribe, share it with your friends. We would love it. If you have any comments, questions, please put in the comment section below. If you are interested in acquiring any more properties for your portfolio, please reach out to our portfolio advisors because they would love to talk to you today. I'm Matt Rowan. Thanks for watching.